What is up, everyone? Bigjuicyhog here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another Vampire the Masquerade lore video. Today we're going to be covering yet another clan, and this one will be Gangrel, who is part of the Camarilla. Without further ado, let's get into it. Of all vampires, the Gangrel are perhaps closest to their inner nature. These nomadic loners spurn the constraints of society, preferring the comfort of the wilderness. How they avoid the wrath of the werewolves is unknown. Perhaps has something to do with the fact that the Gangrel are themselves shapeshifters. When a mortal speaks of a vampire changing into a wolf or a bat, she's probably speaking of a Gangrel. Like the Bruja, Gangrel are fierce warriors. Unlike the Bruja, Gangrel ferocity does not stem from anarchic rage, but from animalistic instinct. They are among the most predatory kindred and love to lose themselves in the thrill of the hunt. Gangrel have a keen understanding of the beast in their souls and prefer to spend their nights in communion with the animals who they so emulate. Indeed, Gangrel are so attuned to their beasts that after losing themselves to frenzy, animalistic features often appear on their bodies. The clan itself has little contact with or regard for the rest of the kindred. This might be due to its desire to avoid the snares of the jihad, but is more likely the product of simple disinterest. Certainly, Gangrel are popularly viewed as quiet, taciturn, and reclusive. Although there is no more truth to this than there is to any other stereotype, the clan as a whole displays little of the ostentation found among those such as the Toreador or the Ventru. Gangrel are closely tied to the Rom, or Gypsies, adopting much of that culture's speech patterns and mannerisms. Rumors speculate that the Rom are in fact descended from the antediluvian who founded the Gangrel line. As such, say the rumors, any kindred who harms or embraces a gypsy will suffer the wrath of the ancient. Obviously, the vampires of Clan Ravnos ignore the fabled prohibition, and Gangrel and Ravnos harbor an ages-old hatred for each other. The nickname of the Gangrel is the Outlanders. Sect. Clan Gangrels nominally in the Camarilla, though a fair number of Sabbat Gangrel exist as well. Most Gangrel care little for sect, and rumblings of outright secession from the Camarilla have made the rounds at recent Gangrel gatherings. Appearance. Gangrel's harsh lifestyle and lack of interest in fashion often makes them seem rugged and wild. Couple this with the animal features common among the clan, and Gangrel sometimes appear downright frightening. Some mortals and kindred find a certain predatory beauty in the Gangrel, though this can lead to a dangerous misjudgment of the Gangrel's intentions. The Haven. Gangrel often make no permanent havens, sleeping wherever they can find shelter from the sun. Gangrel will sufficient mastery of the Protean discipline sleep in the very earth, lairing in parks and other spots of natural terrain. Although many Gangrel prefer to lair in the wild or travel from place to place, they are as vulnerable to attack by werewolves as other kindred are, and so they're often forced to remain in the city's confines. Background. Gangrel embrace for a variety of reasons, as do most kindred, but do not pass on the curse lightly or commonly. If a generalization must be made, it could be said that Gangrel prefer to embrace loners, those who have the physical and emotional resiliency to survive the shock of the change. The sire's training, what little there is, tends to be gruff and harsh. Most Gangrel must discover the vagaries of unlife largely on their own. Weaknesses. Gangrel are very close to the beast within. As they succumb to it, it leaves its mark on their bodies. Every time a Gangrel frenzies, she gains an animalistic feature. Organization. Gangrel have no true organization to speak of. Vampires of great age and great deeds are typically shown respect, though the young are by no means subservient. Outlanders occasionally meet in groups known as gathers. At these festivals, vampires dance, feast, and tell stories of their travels. Disputes between Gangrel are often settled through ritual combat to first blood or submission. While savage, these fights rarely result in the loser's final death. Gangrel commonly hunt alone, though occasionally two or more Gangrel unite in a coterie of sorts, a pride or a pack. Bloodlines. Two bloodlines exist among the Sabbat: the country Gangrel, similar in most ways to the main branch of the clan, and the city Gangrel. Both types are found only among the Sabbat. Quote, "You provided worthy sport, mortal. Now, though, the chase is ended." Well, that is going to be it for the Gangrel lore for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any ideas for other lore, please let me know in the comments down below, and I will catch you in the next video.